What's up, lads? Josh here and welcome back to another episode of Skilly Squads. Today it's going to be like a France, Brazil and slight German Skilly Squads team. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll start straight at the back with our goalkeeper. Now this guy is actually massive and his name is Guilherme or Guilherme. And yeah, look at this, 6'6". He is an absolute giant, and his stats are really good for a discard price keeper. He's got 83 diving, 69 handling, 74 kicking, 79 reflex, 68 speed, which is really good, 76 positioning, and he's costing around about 400 coins, like I said. And he's got the goalkeeper long throw trait. We'll move on to the first centre back, which we have when it eventually loads up. Taken quite a while today. Zalao. I believe he's been in a couple of. I believe he's been in one episode before, but it's hard to pick up players that you haven't already used. He's got 75 pace, 76 defending, and 81 heading. He's got a beast long shot. He's 3-star skills, which is pretty rare for a centre back. He's going to cost around about 3,600 coins. He's got the long throw trait, the power free kick trait, and the power header trait. But yeah, he's an absolute tank. Moving on to the second centre-back, which is also in the Russian League and Brazilian, Antonio Ferreira. This is the first time I've used him. He is absolutely amazing. He's got 81 pace, 70 defending, 65 heading, 60 shot, 65 passing. You know, he's really good. He's got the long shot trait, I believe. Yeah, he's got the long throw trait, the power free kick trait, and the long shot trait. And he's going to cost around about 4,400, and he really reminds me of Manuel. He's just absolute tank. So we'll move on to the right back position when it eventually loads. It's taking quite a while. Apologies for that, lads. Cicinho in 4-4-2. I believe he's made a couple of appearances as well. He's got 90 pace, 67 shot, 72 passing, 74 dribbling. You know, his defending and heading isn't amazing, but he's definitely more attacking. He's costing around about 22k, which is a lot, but I believe that's because he's 4-star skills and he's a right back. Because I think there's only two 4-star right backs, which is him and Danny Alves. So yeah, he has the speed dribbler trait, and that's it for Cicinho. We'll move on to the left back. Some of you guys may know who's in the left mid position after I've placed him. It's Contento, who plays for Bayern Munich. He's got 77 pace, 67 defending, 69 dribbling, 68 passing, 63 heading. Yeah, he's basically just a chemistry booster, and when I get in the game, I'm just going to sub on Azevedo to get that extra skill. Sorry, he's going to cost around about 600 coins, and he doesn't have any traits. To accompany Contento in the chemistry, we have Frank Ribéry. Absolute horrible accent there, but you know. 91 pace, 78 shot, 81 passing, 93 dribbling. Absolute tank player. Not the prettiest of guys, is he? 28k he's costing. He's got 5-star skills. He's got injury prone trait, flare trait, and the speed dribbler trait. What more do you want? He's an absolute tank. Moving on to this first central mid position, we have Gourcuff, or Gourcuff, I believe some people call him, but I believe his name is Gourcuff. In that very delicious French accent I have, that I just produced, I'm not French. He's 5-star skills. He's going to cost around about 6k. He's got the injury prone trait, the flare trait, and the playmaker trait, and just look at some of his stats: 77 pace, 77 shot, 80 passing, 79 dribbling, 66 defending, and 72 heading. He's pretty good, you know, at coming back, so that's probably where the defensive stats have come from. The second central mid to accompany him and the Brazil centre backs. Let me just have a look. Moraes. Now we've seen Moraes a couple of times as well. He's 5-star skills. It's going to cost around about 10k in centre mid. He's got the pace of 75, 70 shots, 69 passing, 78 dribbling, and defending and heading aren't amazing, but you don't really need him for centre mid. Like I said, he's 5-star skills. It's going to cost around about 10k, and he has the playmaker trait. Moving on to the right mid is the best right mid in this game for me, in my opinion. Mekonlier, absolute tank of a player, 91 pace. He is the silver Ronaldo, no doubt about it, on the right mid. He's got 91 pace, 70 shot, 82 dribbling, and the rest really don't matter, but he's just absolutely amazing. He is costing around about 145k, which is quite a lot. So if you don't have the money, just swap him out for Danilino. You could quite easily do that. He's 5-star skills. He's got the injury prone trait and the speed dribbler trait. Now to accompany the Moraes and Mekonlier, we have an absolute tank again. My teams always have tanks in them. I hope it doesn't freeze and crash out, because I may have to pause it if it does. But I think it's going to. Yeah, EA troll me. Right, I'll pause it and get back onto the striker. Alright guys, sorry about that. Just EA decided to troll me and crash me out. So yeah, as I was saying, the striker, 442, Wallison, absolute tank, 91 pace, 69 shot, which is an absolute lie. He scores from anywhere and everywhere. He's got the passing of 61, the dribbling of 75. His heading isn't amazing, but you know, when we're scoring nice goals, you don't really need heading. His 5-star skills, he's going to cost around about 5k in striker position, and he's got no traits, which is quite weird. So yeah, moving on to the last player of the team, we've got Menez, baby. Came out last week, I believe. He's absolute tank. Yeah, I need to stop saying they're absolute tanks, but when you try them, you will say that exactly the same. They are absolutely amazing. 5-star skills, it's going to cost around about 40k, which is insanely cheap for a player with 90 pace, 79 shot, 87 passing, 89 dribbling, and 70 heading, which is pretty decent. So yeah, he's got the selfish trait, the flair trait, and the speed dribbler trait. This has been a 4-4-2 hybrid with some French players, one German player, and the rest Brazilian. It's going to cost quite a lot, and it's 99 chem, but yeah, it's costing around about 265k. So, but you can downgrade the Inform Menez, the make only 8, and make it quite a cheap team. So, if you'd like to do that, that'd be pretty cool. So see you in a bit, lads. Have a nice day.